Hello. Welcome to our MacArthur Fundamental Virtual Tiger Training Parent Meeting. Thank you so much for joining us. We are very happy to have you here on our YouTube channel live with our MacArthur teachers and staff. I'm going to introduce myself. I'm Mr. Bayuk. I'm one of the assistant principals at MacArthur, and we just want to say welcome and thanks for joining us. And now we'll have everyone introduce themselves.
Hello, my name is Esther Flores, and I teach 7th and 8th grade science at MacArthur. This is my 3rd year, and I'm excited because it's been so fantastic so far.
Hello, my name is Mr. Andres. I teach 6th grade social studies. I've been at MacArthur over 20 years, and I'm looking forward to teaching this class of 6th graders.
Hi, I'm Miss Andres, and I've been teaching at MacArthur for over 25 years. I teach 6th grade math, and this year I'll be trying out a new exploratory class, trying to teach your kids a little bit about money and how that works. So I'm looking forward to it. Thank you for being here today.
Hola, hello, my name is Mr. Arana. I'm the Family and Community Engagement Liaison at MacArthur. This is going on to my 2nd year. Hola, buenas tardes, familias. Mi nombre es, soy el señor Arana. Estoy en el enlace de familia y comunidad en la escuela MacArthur y voy entrando a mi 2º año ahí.
And I'm Mrs. Barber. I teach 6th grade honors language arts. So some of you may be my students. I'm also teaching Spanish to 7th and 8th graders this year. And I'm looking forward to meeting you soon.
Hi, my name's Peter Boyd, and I teach 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. I teach a little bit of history, a little bit of language arts, and a little bit of PAL. This will be my 17th year, and I am so excited for the beginning of the year for getting to meet all of you.
Hello, my name is Mr. Celestino. I'm an 8th grade language arts teacher, and I also teach yearbook and journalism. I'll be seeing some of you during Tiger Training, as I'll be helping out with that as well. This is my 15th year at MacArthur, and I'm very excited to meet you all.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Chaya. I'm a resource specialist. So 6th, 7th, and 8th grade, any subject, any grade, I will help anybody. So I look forward to seeing you all in person and seeing your children virtually, and have a good one.
Hi, I'm Miss Holcroft. I teach instrumental music, so both band and orchestra. And we are doing music this year. I'm handing out some recorders to start us off, so the kids get to play right from the top. Looking forward to meeting you.
Hi, I'm Miss Lazarga, and I'm a special education teacher. This is going to be my 2nd year at MacArthur, and I work with 6th and 7th graders.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Mansky. I am teaching 7th grade social studies and 7th and 8th grade AVID. This is my 10th year at MacArthur and my 21st year in the district. And I'm looking forward to a very historical year.
Hi, I'm Miss Palmer, and I teach 7th grade history as well. And this will be my 25th year at MacArthur. Been there a long time. And I'm doing Tiger Training as well. So I will see you guys this week, I hope. Thanks for being here.
Hello, I'm Lori Tristan. I'm one of the school counselors. I work with students with last names M through Z. I have been at MacArthur for 9 years, but this is year 24 for me in the district as a school counselor. And I look forward to meeting you guys during Tiger Training this week.
Hi, my name is Mr. Gonzalez. I'm the assistant principal. I serve kids with last names A through L. This is my 7th year at MacArthur, and I'm excited to get the year started.
Hi, my name is Mr. Fredrickson. I'm a PE teacher here at MacArthur. This is my 4th year, and I'm really looking forward to the challenge of having fun with physical education on distance learning.
Hi, my name is Ron Chesser. I'll be teaching AVID 6th grade history, 6th grade honors, and 6th grade. And this is my 21st year at MacArthur. And when you guys come back on campus, we have some exciting gardening for you. We look forward, and thanks for being here tonight.
All right, thank you to all the teachers who came, and we're really happy to see you. And students know that these are the teachers that will be greeting you when you join Tiger Training tomorrow. Now we're going to go ahead and get on with the presentation in just a minute, so give us a chance to get set up, and we will be right back. All right, welcome back. We are ready to begin this presentation. We thank you again for joining us at MacArthur Fundamentals Virtual Tiger Training Parent Meeting. Today we're going to go over some very important information, and we want to make sure that you know as well that if you miss any part of the presentation, you can watch it again live or on our YouTube channel. This live broadcast will be put up on the YouTube channel for you to watch. You can also go to our school website and view the presentation in its entirety right there as well. So if you know someone who missed the meeting, make sure to tell them they can watch it on the YouTube channel or go onto the website to see the presentation. Now we can go ahead and begin.
Hola, muy buenas tardes. Muchas gracias por estar con nosotros esta tarde. Esta reunión es para todos los padres de estudiantes que van a entrar al 6º grado. Y en esta reunión vamos a hablar básicamente de cómo los estudiantes van a poder, cómo usted va a poder apoyar a su hijo o hija desde casa para que se pueda conectar al entrenamiento Tigres, que es Tiger Training, que van a tener empezando mañana. Esto va a ser grabado y va a ser puesto en todas las redes sociales por si usted conoce a alguien que a lo mejor no pudo asistir a este horario, para que lo pueda buscar ya sea en Facebook, Instagram, Twitter o en YouTube para poder ver este video después. Ahorita entonces vamos a empezar con esta presentación. Before we begin, I just want to make sure that everybody has been completing the census. It is very important that everybody completes the census because this is how school, cities, roads, hospitals get funded. So please make sure you complete the census. It is really quick and easy. It's not too late to do it, and it is safe and secure. Links of where you can go to complete the census if you want to do it online, by phone call, or by mail. Ahorita también es muy importante que ustedes hayan llenado el censo. Si no lo han hecho en la página previa, the previous page, tenemos cómo usted lo puede hacer. Es fácil y rápido, no es muy tarde todavía para hacerlo y es seguro que usted pueda llenarlo. Lo puede llenar ya sea en línea, lo puede contestar por teléfono y también lo puede contestar por correo. Es muy importante que usted como familia y todos los que usted conoce comenten sobre el censo, porque es como las escuelas agarran fondos, como las ciudades agarran fondos para mejores parques, mejores calles, más hospitales, y todos debemos de ser contados porque es la comunidad en donde vivimos. Y Santa Ana es una de las comunidades que menos es más difícil de contar, por eso es muy importante que usted lo comunique con toda su familia. Cuando usted, before, you can see the questionnaire sample here. When you have, you'll be able to have access to this. And some important dates due to COVID-19, the self-response phase was from March 12th and it's extended until October 31st. And the non-response follow-up is from August 11th through the 31st. So please make sure you complete this before the October 31st because before August 11th, because after August 11th, it's when they're going to start calling you and maybe doing visits and sending you another form because it's not completed because you haven't completed yet. And then you have until the 31st of October to complete this information. Aquí usted puede ver un ejemplo del cuestionario que usted puede ver después en la presentación. Por lo que está pasando el coronavirus, la fase las fechas fueron cambiadas. La fase de autorrespuesta es del 12 de marzo hasta el 31 de octubre, pero seguimiento sin respuesta, si usted no responde antes del 11 de agosto, entonces es cuando va a recibir llamadas y a lo mejor visitas de los personal del censo. Así que es muy importante que lo llene antes del 11 de agosto para que no llegue a ese momento, pero sí tiene hasta el 31 de octubre para llenar el censo.
Thank you, Mr. Arana, for that very important message. Make sure you are counted. Take the census. All right, now to begin our meeting. So I know you're very interested to know more about tiger training, and we want to make sure that you have all the information that you need as a parent to make sure your child can be successful. And if you're a student watching this, then you definitely want to pay attention because we're going to go over all the steps you need to follow so you can have a successful week of tiger training. So the dates for tiger training start tomorrow, July 28th, and go on all the way through the end of the week, Friday, July 31st. The sessions are from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. They are 2-hour sessions, and we're going to go over a schedule in more detail in a coming slide so you can see what will happen within those 2 hours each day. The tiger training is 100% virtual, which means that you will connect to it through your computer, Chromebook, whatever device you're using to connect to Zoom, and then you'll also be using something called Canvas. Canvas is a learning management system that's like an online classroom. So if you've used something like Google Classroom in the past, then know that Canvas is just one step above that, and probably when you see it, if you've never seen it, you'll be quite amazed at all the wonderful features that Canvas has.
Entonces, el entrenamiento Tiger Training, este es para todos los estudiantes del grado de que van a entrar al grado 6. Esto va a empezar mañana, martes 28 de julio, hasta el viernes 31 de julio. Entonces, este va a ser de 9 de la mañana a 11 de la mañana y es 100% virtual por videollamado en Zoom y por Canvas, que es como si fuera un salón en línea. En esta presentación del día de hoy vamos a cubrir de cómo los estudiantes se conectarán para Tiger Training, qué útiles escolares necesitarán para Tiger Training y también una breve descripción de lo que cubriremos en Tiger Training. Recuerden, este es empezando mañana hasta el viernes de 9 a 11, así que ayúdenos a asegurarse de que su hijo o hija se conecte de 9 de la mañana a 11 de la mañana, todos los días.
So in this presentation, we are going to cover a number of things. We're going to cover how to connect to Tiger Training, what supplies you're going to need, and then give a brief overview of what is going to be covered during the Tiger Training.
I already gave that.
Okay, now let's talk about expectations. Obviously, we haven't had a Zoom, or you haven't had a Zoom, I should say, probably for a little while. Maybe you were in a summer enrichment, maybe not. So let's go over some basic Tiger Training expectations and etiquette, just to make sure that we have a successful experience when you're participating in the Tiger Training. Obviously, when you participate in any kind of virtual learning experience, you want to make sure to have a distraction-free environment. Put yourself in a spot in your house or in your apartment or wherever you live to make sure that you can work and not be distracted as you're participating. Make sure that when you connect to a Zoom, your camera should be on and your microphone should be off. Your teachers want to get to know you and they want to be able to see that you're present and that you're there. Be respectful to everyone. There's a lot of participants on a Zoom, so you want to make sure you're following the rules, being respectful in the chat, and during the time when you're allowed to speak during the class. Complete all your assignments and tasks. The whole part of Tiger Training is to get you ready to be a MacArthur Tiger. So you want to complete all the assignments and all the tasks to make sure you are ready to go on the first day of school. And of course, you want to attend and participate in every session.
ahorita para hablar de las expectativas de Tiger Training. Queremos que usted también nos apoye en casa teniendo un ambiente libre de distracciones para que su hijo o hija pueda enfocarse en lo que le van a estar presentando. También cuando estén en Zoom queremos que su cámara esté prendida y su micrófono apagado para que no haya esa distracción de sonidos de la casa o de lo que esté pasando alrededor. También queremos que sea respetuoso con todos, no nada más con el maestro, sino que también con todos los estudiantes que estén presentes en el Zoom. También queremos que complete todas las tareas y actividades que le van a estar proporcionando todos los días, para que ellos, los maestros también miren que están haciendo los trabajos y ellos sigan aprendiendo. Y también queremos que asistan y participan en todas las sesiones de martes a jueves, no nada más las 9 de la mañana, pero todas las secciones de 9 hasta las 11. Así que le pedimos su apoyo en esto.
All right, the next part of the presentation is going to be a short video on how to connect to Tiger Training. So please take a moment. We'll sort of pause our live presentation to now show you this video. When the video is done, we will come back to the live presentation.
Joe, how are you gonna?
The Tiger training for this year's incoming 6th graders to MacArthur Fundamental will take place in Canvas. We have created a series of lessons and activities to teach incoming 6th graders about how to be successful during their first year at MacArthur. In order to participate in this, the first step a student must do is log into Canvas. There's a chance that in elementary, many students did not ever log into Canvas. So we want to walk you through how to do that today. The first thing you'll need to do is go to the correct web address, which is sausd.instructure.com. Do not just Google Canvas login, because if you do so, you might end up at a different district or school site and your login information won't work. You know you're at the right one, right web page, because you'll see the Santa Ana logo and the red background. For the email, it is just the student's regular Gmail account. That is their ID number at sausdlearns.net. Not literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is just a placeholder. The password is going to be the student's birthday with 8 digits. 2 for the month, 2 for the day, and 4 for the year. When you successfully log into Canvas, the first screen that you'll usually see is the dashboard. Now, for those of you who are logging into Canvas for the first time, before you see this screen, you might have a couple of rights and responsibilities that you'll have to agree to give Canvas permission to use your Google access, etc. However, once you get past those permissions, you will see this screen, which once again is called the dashboard. You should have an invitation to the Tiger training up at the top, which you can accept. And once you do so, you'll see the class right on the dashboard, and you'll also be able to find it in the courses too. Find the one that says 2020 Tiger Training. Once the student accepts the course invitation from the dashboard screen, that student will have access to all the Tiger training materials. These are within this Canvas course entitled MacArthur Tiger Training. The screen you're seeing right now is the home screen. This is the first screen any student sees once they enter a Canvas course. It can always be accessed by pressing home up in the top left-hand corner. Our home screen has a little message here about the dates and the fact that students will be completing 8 modules. Those are basically the lessons that the teachers are going to guide them through. There's some helpful links at the bottom for when you get stuck or if you're previewing this course before it begins. There's a to-do list over on the right-hand side where you'll actually see some of the assignments or quizzes that you'll be participating in. Again, you won't need to do any of this independently, but for those of you who want to preview or see what the course entails, feel free to explore. Most importantly, though, what you'll need to notice is right here at the top of the screen is an announcement with the schedule for the week. This particular student has been invited into Group A. And so at 9 a.m. on each day, this student starts, and actually all students will start with his or her homeroom link. This homeroom will open up a Zoom meeting. And then at 9:25, this student would then come to the next link, and on Wednesday, the next link, and so on. And again, all of these links will open up the video conference Zoom session. Finally, I did want to show you the module screen itself. Again, teachers will be guiding the students through each of these modules. However, students, parents, feel free to preview to look at the modules that the students will be going through and all the different topics and lessons that the modules have. We can always go back to the home screen once again by pressing home. And that's basically how you get around the Canvas course for Tiger Training. The modules have.
All right, welcome back. Parents, thank you so much. And just a reminder, if you didn't catch everything on that video, you will be able, again, to watch this presentation on our YouTube channel, or you will be able to see the presentation on our website. So make sure you sit down. If your child wasn't with you during the presentation, you want to make sure and sit down with them, let them watch it with you. They could even go ahead and try to log into Canvas while you watch.
Si no pudieron verla, o si, sabemos que este video fue solamente en inglés, pero si no tuvo a su hija a un lado, es importante que a lo mejor lo mire después de esta presentación para que usted, su hijo o hija, la pueda ver y pueda ingresar al sitio para que no tenga problemas el día de mañana, y así usted también pueda entender de lo que su hijo o hija va a estar mirando.
Today, I'm going to talk to you guys about supplies that you will need. Even though we're learning remotely, we still suggest that you purchase these items for your student. One is a school agenda. That's something that comes from the school. We haven't received ours yet, but as soon as we get them, we will organize a date to distribute them along with textbooks. We suggest that you purchase 6 subject dividers with the name of each subject written on each tab. Your student will have 6 classes this school year. A well-made pencil pouch, sharpened pencils, at least 2 at all times. This is mostly for when they're at school, but it's not a bad idea to have extra pencils so they could take notes while their teachers lecture or present information. Colored pencils, as they will be doing geography activities that might require them to color maps. Blue or black ballpoint or rollerball pens. Red correcting pen. Lined paper, at least 50 sheets without the ragged edges on the edge. 12-inch metric ruler, inches on one side, metric on the other. A compass, a calculator, safety scissors, a glue stick, additional supplies that the teacher may require. So we'll get those lists out to you if a teacher requires any additional supplies. And we do have some supplies available if you're unable to provide these, but we have a very limited supply, so please let us know if you need those. And then an inexpensive pair of earbuds or headphones so they can focus on what's being presented if there's multiple kids learning in the same household. So those are the supplies that we feel will help your student become successful this school year.
Ahorita voy a hablar un poco sobre los útiles escolares que necesitarán, no nada más para el entrenamiento, sino para todo el año escolar. Una agenda escolar, esa la vamos a proveer en cuanto llegue. 6 divisores para cada clase con el nombre del tema en cada pestaña. Asegúrese de que los dividores sean solamente dividores. No queremos que tengan bolsas para guardar cosas o nada de eso. También queremos una bolsa para poder guardar los lápices. también lápices que estén bien afilados, mínimo 2 al momento. Regularmente eso lo pedimos en la escuela, pero también en casa es muy importante que tenga eso para que no ande buscando cuando esté en plena clase en línea. También queremos lápices de colores, bolígrafos negros o azules, lapiceras, también lapiceras rojas para que puedan ellos corregir, papel con líneas, mínimo 50 hojas y que no tengan el borde todo cortado, nada más que tengan los 3 hoyos para poderlo meter a su carpeta. También queremos una regla de 12 pulgadas métricas, una calculadora y preferible si es calculadora científica solar, una brújula, también tijeras que sean para estudiantes, no queremos tijeras grandes ni tijeras para cortar ropa ni nada de eso, nada más tijeras estudiantiles, también pegamento y a lo mejor cada maestro puede pedirle unos útiles adicionales y un par de audífonos económicos que ellos puedan usar ya sea en casa o si regresamos a la escuela también. Todos estos son útiles que les pedimos para que sus hijos o hijas puedan sobresalir el año escolar. Si usted usted o alguien que conozca tiene algún problema para agarrar cualquiera de estos materiales, se pueden comunicar conmigo para yo podérselos proveer. Tenemos en la escuela, pero no tenemos grandes cantidad, así que solamente si verdaderamente necesita todos estos o que no pueda conseguir alguna cosa, se puede comunicar conmigo para yo podérselas proveer.
And one quick addition to this, all of these items should be inside a 3-inch binder. I believe that got cut off from these bullet points, but it's posted on our website and it was sent out earlier this month. So all of these items should be neatly organized in a 3-inch 3-ring binder. And one of the modules tomorrow will go over how to assemble their binder to help them be organized and successful this school year.
También algo que faltó aquí es una carpeta de 3 pulgadas donde todo esto va a ir adentro de esa carpeta. Y durante el entrenamiento mañana le van a explicar cómo organizar su carpeta, qué va en qué cosa. Y así que por eso es importante que tengan los útiles escolares para el entrenamiento para que así ellos lo puedan hacer cuando los maestros lo estén mostrando.
All right. So throughout the week, some of the topics and themes that students are going to be learning about are expectations for distance learning, the ins and outs of reading counts, which is a reading program we have at MacArthur, similar to Accelerated Reader, but a little bit different. Like Mr. Gonzalez said, there's one of these sessions where we'll actually go through binder, talk about the agenda, and then organize a binder and why that's important. Mr. Bayou, are you, I lost to the screen. We're also going to talk about study skills and time management in another session. A fifth session, we'll talk about MacArthur, including campus resources and who's who, and we'll do a little virtual tour of campus and our school website. Another session is on our fundamental expectations and what to expect and why that's important. Then we have a section on technology where we're actually also going to walk through our Aries student portal to get students signed up to that. And then last session will be building a better world, which is a team building session. So students may not progress through these sessions in order like we have them here, but each student will get all 8 of these sessions at some point throughout the 4 days of this week.
Entonces, los temas que van a aprender sus hijos o hijas en Tiger Training van a hablar sobre las expectativas para aprendizaje a distancia, información sobre el programa de lectura que se usa en MacArthur que se llama Reading Counts, su carpeta y agenda, cómo usarla y cómo mantenerla siempre, habilidades de estudio y cómo manejar su tiempo. Todo sobre la escuela MacArthur, un tour virtual y los apoyos que hay en la escuela, las expectativas fundamentales, van a hablar sobre la tecnología que van a necesitar y al último también van a hablar de cómo van a construir un mundo mejor con diferentes estudiantes como en actividad. Entonces, todas estas 8 cosas ellos van a participar, no va a ser en el mismo grupo o en el mismo número que sea la primera de las expectativas y todo eso, pero todo esto va a ser, todos los estudiantes van a tomar parte de todas esas temas.
So we wanted to show you a sample schedule of what the week will look like. Each day, Tuesday through Friday, the students will log into their Zoom meeting where we will start with a homeroom session. So students, you'll be assigned to a homeroom teacher. For example, if you're assigned to me, you'll be in group E. And we will meet together every morning to start our morning for the next 4 days. We'll go over the schedule for the day so that you'll know exactly where to go. We'll make sure that you are checked in, answer any questions, things like that in our homeroom. And then at 9:25, your first session will start. So some of you will start with the very first module, which is module 1, the distance learning expectations. Others might start with module 3 or module 8, and it just depends on what group that you're assigned in. I know we talked about this a little bit earlier, but if you do get a chance to log into Canvas this evening, please do so. That'll help you get one step ahead of the game. If not, that's okay too, and we'll log you in tomorrow. But each day, like I said, you'll start with the homeroom, and then you will only have 2 sessions a day. So one at 9:25, and then the second one will start at 10:20. You will be done by 11 every day. So each session is about 45 minutes long. There is a break in between the first and second session, just so that you have a little break from the morning learning, and then you're done at 11 and you're free to go about your day, and then we'll see you the very next day as well. So throughout the week, you will have all 8 sessions. It just depends on the group that you're on, which session that you will start first.
Entonces, este es un ejemplo del horario que van a tener para los 4 días. Todos los días su hijo o hija se va a conectar con la misma maestra a las 9 de la mañana, el martes, miércoles, jueves y viernes. Ese maestro o maestra va a contestar preguntas, va a hablar sobre los temas que van a tener ese día. Es nada más como un tiempo donde ellos van a check-in con los estudiantes. Entonces, ya de ahí a las 9:25 se van a ir a una sesión, ya sea, depende de qué grupo estés, depende de la sesión que vaya a empezar, y a las 10:20 va a conectarse a la otra sesión. Entonces, cuando su hijo o hija se conecte a Canvas, va a poder nada más hacerle clic a los enlaces donde dicen Homeroom, donde dice Zoom Link y de cada módulo. Entonces, ellos nada más se tienen que conectar ahí, y de ahí eso los va a guiar al Zoom donde van a conectarse. Entonces, todo esto, por eso le pedimos que si pueden hoy, puedan conectarse con su hijo o hija para que no tengan el problema de que no pueden o no encuentren cómo hacerlo. Por eso le pedimos que si lo pueden hacer hoy, lo hagan o lo hagan mañana temprano antes de las 9 para que estén listos. Entonces, del martes a viernes se van a conectar de 9 y van a terminar el día a las 11 de la mañana, y no van a hacer los módulos, no va a ir del 1 al 8, pero al final van a tomar todos los módulos que están presentes del 1 hasta el 8.
A few of you have asked about ParentSquare and whether we will use it, and the answer is yes. It's a new platform that we as a district-wide are using to communicate with parents. It has a lot of features, a lot more features than ParentLink did. You should all have an account, and the way you access your account is either by going to ParentSquare.com or downloading the app to your phone. And when we share this slide, Google slide, you can actually click on either one of those icons, either the App Store or the Google Play, and you can download the ParentSquare app. You need to use your email that's associated with your student's Aries account, and it will ask you to create a password and then verify your email, and it links you to MacArthur. It has all the messages that we send out are there for you to read. You could scroll through them all. You could message us directly. And there's a bunch of other features. We have a parent resource center on ParentSquare. I think you'll find it very informational and useful. So please make sure to sign up for ParentSquare. It helps us out. If you're signed up for an account, it makes it easier for us to connect with you and share information as the year progresses.
Entonces, este año el Distrito de Santana está usando ParentSquare, que va a ser la plataforma primaria de cómo nos comunicamos la escuela con todos los padres y familias. No sé si ya están conectados, ya están recibiendo mensajes del distrito y también mensajes que ha mandado la escuela, pero si no se ha conectado o no, si todavía no tiene la aplicación en su teléfono, es importante que la baje. Vamos a tener esta presentación en línea para que usted nada más le pueda hacer clic, ya sea al Apple Store o a Google Play, depende de qué teléfono tenga, para que usted pueda bajar esta aplicación. Es importante que usted use el correo electrónico que está asociado con su hijo o hija para que sea conectado con la escuela que pertenece. Si por cualquier razón no lo hace y no se puede conectar, puede ser que a lo mejor porque no tiene algún correo en Aries, entonces ya sea usted lo puede actualizar en Aries metiéndose a su cuenta de Aries, pero toda esa información de contacto es bajada por Aries todas las noches. Entonces es muy importante que tengamos sus datos al corriente para que sea más fácil la comunicación entre la escuela y los padres. Y ya que usted tiene esta aplicación, puede ver diferentes, puede ya sea mandar mensajes de texto directamente a los maestros, a los administradores, a mí, a cualquier persona que sea empleado en la escuela para que le puedan contestar. Y hay es muy fácil de usar, es como si fuera Facebook, así que es bien fácil de usar y si no lo tienen, es importante que lo baje cuando terminemos esta presentación.
Lori, that's you.
Oh, is it me? Sorry, I didn't realize I was doing this one too. Okay, so we definitely want you to stay in contact with us throughout the year and in particular during distance learning. If you have general questions about MacArthur, there is always the MacArthur main line that you can call and it will take you to a person that can answer your questions. For students that might have questions or that need to speak with a counselor or administrator, we've set up a Tiger helpline, which is 1323 for Tigers, and you can call or text that helpline. And then for resources to help parents and families or to speak to our FACE liaison, Mr. Arana, he has his own resource line. It's our MacArthur Family Resource Line, which is 714-497-0553, and you can also call or text that one. These resources you can find on our website, or you can also join our social media sites, and we definitely encourage you to follow us on social media because we do post updates, we post events that we do throughout the year, pictures that we take, things like that. Last minute changes that we have from our district, and then important announcements, things like that that we might get. So please join us on our social media and then feel free to reach out for help if you need to.
Entonces queremos que ustedes se mantengan conectados con nosotros. Entonces tenemos tres diferentes números donde ustedes nos pueden contactar para cualquier pregunta. Si tiene alguna pregunta sobre la escuela en general, puede llamar a la línea general de MacArthur, que es el 714-568-7700, y ahí están aceptando llamadas y están contestando de 7:30 de la mañana a 4:30 de la tarde. Si tiene alguna estudiantes que quieran, si tiene estudiantes que tengan preguntas o necesitan hablar con la consejera o un administrador, puede llamar al Tiger Helpline, que es el 323-4-TIGERS, que es 844-377, y ahí están recibiendo llamadas o textos. Y también si quiere obtener recursos para ayudar a la familia, a padres y familias, o si quiere hablar conmigo por cualquier cosa o no sabe con quién conectarse, se puede conectar conmigo en la MacArthur, la recursos familiares de MacArthur, que es el 714-497-0553, y me puede llamar o mandar un mensaje de texto y yo lo puedo conectar también con cualquier persona que usted necesite, o si no sabe con quién hablar, me puede llamar a mí. Es muy importante también que nos sigan en las redes sociales. Aquí ponemos información casi diariamente, información importante, información que nos manda el distrito, juntas que vamos a tener y fotos de actividades que tenemos ya sea en la escuela o ahorita virtualmente. En Facebook somos MacArthur FB y en todos los demás somos MacArthur FIS. Si nos sigue para que tenga las actualizaciones más recientes.
Thank you, parents, for joining us. At this time, that sort of ends the presentation. So if you need to go make dinner or do something else, you're free to go. You can always watch this presentation again on our YouTube channel or on our school website. The presentation will be linked for you to see. If you didn't already subscribe to our YouTube channel, make sure you do that and click the bell so you get notified when we put up new content. At this point, if you have any questions, please put them in the chat and we'll do our best to answer them. I see a question on the chat about when are we going to get our class schedules. So first step is program verification, which right now those dates are not they're tentative dates. That's the day that you'll get your course request list and you'll get your textbooks and other class items. So when we have a set date, we will be letting you know. Right now we have a couple of tentative dates on our calendar, but that is subject to change.
Muchas gracias por conectarse con nosotros el día de hoy. Esa presentación ha terminado. Ahorita si tiene alguna pregunta o tiene alguna duda, lo puede escribir en el chat de YouTube y nosotros vamos a poder contestárselas lo más que podamos. Pero si no, esta presentación va a estar en las redes sociales para que usted la pueda volver a ver, o si quiere ver el video de cómo inscribirse en Canvas o todo eso de nuevo, lo puede hacer después, porque vamos a tener esa presentación en línea.
If I can just add too to the program verification, there was a few questions about how parents can create Aries portal accounts, and that will be one of the things we'll be covering in program verification, one of those sessions in program verification. There are directions on our website as well if you want to get a jump start on that. Honestly, there's nothing on the portal right now to really look at. It's used mainly for monitoring grades and attendance, things like that. Your child will go ahead and log into their Aries portal this week on one of the Tiger training sessions. They already have an account created for them, and one of the sessions will teach them exactly how to get into the portal, why that's important to monitor frequently during the year.
Si todavía no tiene la cuenta de Aries, es muy importante que lo tenga, ya que en primaria regularmente no lo usan, pero ahorita en la escuela MacArthur es muy importante que usted chequee su cuenta de Aries mínimo una o dos veces por semana para que esté al pendiente de cómo está haciendo su hijo o hija, si está entregando todos los trabajos y todo eso. Entonces, en nuestra página web de MacArthur tenemos de cómo usted puede hacerlo si no quiere esperar cuando nosotros le podemos ayudar en la verificación de programa, que va a ser una fecha en agosto. Pero si usted quiere hacerlo ya ahorita, puede ir a la página de MacArthur donde dice padres, ahí hay un enlace donde puede hacerle clic donde dice Aries Parent Portal y ahí le dan las instrucciones de cómo hacer su cuenta de Aries si todavía no la tiene. Regularmente la hacen en la primaria, pero si se olvidó su contraseña, nada más va a ir ahí donde dice olvidé contraseña para que cree otra contraseña para que ya usted se pueda meter, y ya después usted también puede bajar la aplicación ya sea del distrito, donde ahí está la aplicación de Aries, o si no la aplicación de Aries para que usted también la tenga en su teléfono.
There's a couple questions about Zoom and links to Canvas. You don't need a separate Zoom account. They could use, once they click on the link, it's going to take them to the Zoom link that they need to go to. And once they're logged into their Chromebooks, it should all work. If you're not using a Chromebook, you can use any device really for Zoom or for Canvas. And then there was a question about a link to Canvas. We will put a link on our homepage, kind of a big giant link, so that way tomorrow morning it's impossible to miss, and students could just click on there, or they could also just Google SAUSD Canvas and it'll take them to our login page. And I believe it's also available through their Google Drive under the Google Suite. So there's multiple ways to get there. We'll make sure that we post it as in many places as possible. And I think that was it regarding Zoom, Chromebooks, and Canvas.
Okay. There's some questions from parents on our helpline that they're not able to log into ParentSquare. I don't know if one of you wants to address that one.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
Otra fue de Zoom y Canvas y las aplicaciones que sus hijos o hijos van a ocupar para poderse registrar a la clase y todo eso. Vamos a mandar nosotros toda esa información a su hijo o hija por SUSD, la cuenta de Learns. Entonces ellos tienen que chequear su correo electrónico y ahí van a les va a tener de cómo registrarse y todo eso. Entonces vamos a mandar toda esa información a ellos, pero si no, usted puede en Canvas tiene que mirar que esté el logo del distrito para que esté metiéndose a Canvas del distrito de Santana y no a otro distrito, porque si no le va a decir que no es correcto. Y Google Classroom, su estudiante se tiene que meter a su correo electrónico poniendo su ID @SAUSDLEARNS.net para que él pueda meterse a su correo electrónico y ahí es donde le va a llegar toda la información.
I see a question regarding dress code. Is it applicable during distant learning? No, but we do encourage your kids to be presentable when attending Zoom sessions, but there will be no dress code during distance learning. We just ask that they dress appropriate.
Una pregunta fue de que si ocupaban el uniforme cuando estén aprendiendo de casa. No es requerido, pero queremos que estén presentables cuando se presenten a sus llamadas vía Zoom, ya que van a tener la cámara prendida y queremos que todo lo que traigan puesto sea apropiado y no sea una distracción. Entonces, nada más queremos que se vistan como un estudiante y que no traigan cosas inapropiadas.
This question's from Isla Sanchez. She's asking, how do you know which group you're in? Once you log into Canvas tomorrow, you've been assigned to a group, and so you'll already be placed in that group, and you'll see it at the top of the screen. It'll say announcement for group A or group B, and you just click there and you'll see your schedule. So it's going to be very personalized or customized to you. Your friends might be in a different group and they might see a different schedule. So as long as you're logged in as yourself, you will only see the information that relates to you.
La pregunta era de cómo sé en qué grupo va a estar mi hijo o hija. Es cuando su hijo o hija se conecte a Canvas, ya va a estar asignado al grupo y a todas las clases que él va a tomar específicamente. Eso no significa que él va a estar con su amigo puede tener otro grupo, así que lo que tenga otro estudiante no va a ser lo mismo que tenga su estudiante. Así que todo esto ya está específicamente por estudiante.
There's a question about, do they need to have all the school supplies this week? Ideally, we would like them to have them by tomorrow. We sent the link and the list of supplies out about a week to a week and a half ago with the hopes of everybody having an opportunity to go purchase these items before tomorrow. However, if you don't have them, it's not the end of the world. You could still participate. The module, there's a certain class where they're going to teach you how to put together your binder. And if you don't have the supplies, you can always go back and watch that video later and learn and assemble your binder according to the video. So it's not a huge deal, but if you have a chance to go out and get those supplies tonight, we strongly encourage it. But again, it's not the end of the world if you don't have them by tomorrow.
Preguntaron que se ocupaban los útiles escolares para mañana y nosotros mandamos el enlace de todas las cosas que iban a ocupar los estudiantes hace como semana y media para darles tiempo para que ustedes los puedan conseguir. Si pueden ir hoy a comprarlos, es lo ideal para que su hijo o hija tenga estos útiles para cuando tengan el módulo donde van a hablar de cómo ensamblar su carpeta y todo eso. Entonces es ideal si los tienen, pero si no lo tienen, no hay problema, nada más va a ver el módulo, pero no lo va a poder hacer, así que cuando él o ella tenga los útiles escolares, va a tener que ir otra vez al módulo y mirar el video de cómo es lo que están haciendo, qué es lo que están haciendo y cómo es que lo quieren. Y si ya tuviera los útiles, entonces ya lo haría al momento.
A couple questions about Chromebooks. If they still have their Chromebook from elementary school, they can continue to use it. Our understanding is that all students in San Ana Unified will keep their Chromebook and carry them over to their next school. If for some reason your Chromebook that you have from elementary school is not functioning properly, missing keys, or not working, you can come by anytime this week between 8 a.m. and 12 p.m. To exchange for a newer Chromebook. It's not going to be brand new, but it will hopefully be newer than the one that you have and work correctly. So you can stop by any day this week, 8 to 12. Just stop by the front office and exchange a Chromebook.
Una pregunta era si íbamos a proveer las computadoras a los estudiantes. Si su hijo o hija ya tiene una computadora de primaria, entonces él o ella puede quedarse con esa computadora y usarla el año escolar. Si por alguna razón la computadora no sirve o le faltan teclas o tiene problemas, lo puede cambiar. Tiene que ir a la escuela de 8 a 12 de la mañana, ya sea mañana o en la semana de 8 a 12 para poderlo cambiar con otro más nuevo. No son nuevos, pero a lo mejor es mejor que el que tiene. Entonces, y ya ahí le darán la computadora.
We know that there's a ton of questions and a lot of uncertainty, but we're working on sending out kind of a list of upcoming events as soon as we get some dates finalized. So if you could just be patient and know that we do have a plan. It's just we want to make sure that we're not doing double the work and having an event and then having to redo it because we forgot something. So I would say in the next few days or so, you will get communication with upcoming events, schedule passing out, textbook distribution, all those things that you need. If you just give us a day or two to work out all the final details.
Hay muchas preguntas e inquietudes sobre cuándo va a empezar la escuela, de los libros, computadoras, las clases y todo eso. Nada más denos unos par de días para nosotros poder planear todo esto. Tenemos un plan, nada más que todavía no estamos esperando que pase también la reunión del distrito que va a ser mañana para que ellos ya den la última palabra de todo eso, pero ya vamos a mandarles como una comunicación el miércoles sobre qué es lo que viene y todo eso. Así que nada más denos un par de días para poder tener todo eso, pero ya tenemos fechas planeadas para reuniones de general, cuándo va a recoger los libros y todo eso. Nada más denos un par de días para poderlo hacer bien. Y no queremos ya decirles ahorita y qué tal si a lo mejor mañana nos cambian las fechas o lo que sea. Queremos ya algo que sea directo para que ya no estemos cambie las fechas. They were asking about needing supplies. So we do have limited stock in supplies. I could get some ready. Just stop by the office between 8 and 12. And then it might not be everything on the list. It's just what we have. And we're still waiting on stuff from the district office. So la pregunta era sobre útiles escolares. Si los ocupan, cuándo pueden pasar. Pero le digo que tenemos ahorita todos los útiles son limitados, no han llegado órdenes y todo eso, entonces le podemos dar lo que tengamos, pero no va a ser todo en la lista. So, si usted puede conseguir la mayoría de cosas que están en la lista, sería lo ideal, y ya nada más le podemos dar lo que no haya podido comprar, porque en la escuela no tenemos todo lo que lo que tenemos aquí, porque tenemos las órdenes todavía que no han llegado por todo lo que ha estado pasando. Pero si necesita útiles, me pueden mandar un texto al número que está en la pantalla para saber qué es lo que necesitan y yo tenerle algo listo y ya les mandaría un texto después para ver cuándo lo pueden recoger.
Can I just, oh, do you need to say that in English, Mr. Arana?
If you do need supplies, please just send me a text message with the supplies that you need. Right now, we do have limited stock in supplies because we're waiting on stuff from the warehouse, and with everything going on, everything got pushed back. So we do not have all the supplies needed. So if you are able to go out and purchase at least some of the supplies, the ones you can get, they'll be ideal. And then just let me know what supplies you need, and I can let you know if we do have them or not.
Okay, and then one more quick point on schedules. I'm trying to answer questions on the helpline as well, but I'm also looking at the chat and there's a lot of questions about scheduling. We will definitely show you the course requests. So students, you'll get to see your course requests at our program verification, which will be coming up very soon. And you will get your actual class schedule before the start of the first day. So just keep updated on our website, and hopefully you guys will be able to log into ParentSquare to get our updated messages as well. If you do have specific questions about schedules or you're worried about like a certain placement, you're always welcome to email me or Miss Silva, the other school counselor. She should be back the end of this week, early next week. But we do check our emails. That's probably the easiest way to do that. General questions, you can call the main line that we have listed on this presentation, but also on our website. I'll let you translate that, Mr. Arana.
Sobre los, ella estaba tocando sobre los horarios y los maestros de los estudiantes. Ahorita todavía no están finalizando todo eso, pero si tiene alguna pregunta o duda o inquietud, puede ya sea mandarles correo electrónico a las consejeras, que es Miss Tristan o Miss Silva, y los correos electrónicos los puede encontrar en la página web donde dice School Counselors. Pero Miss Silva va a regresar como ya sea a fines de esta semana o la próxima semana. Pero cualquier pregunta o cualquier pregunta general puede llamar a la línea general, y ya sea si es para la consejera, ellos le pueden pasar el mensaje, o si no, le pueden mandar un correo electrónico, que es más fácil. La pregunta sobre los libros era que si los estudiantes de sexto grado usarán los mismos libros que usaron los estudiantes del año pasado. That they're just asking if they're going to be using the same books from that students used last year. So that's yes, right?
Yeah, the textbooks haven't changed. I know in social studies they're adopting a new textbook. So the textbooks, is the question asking, are they going to use books that other kids have used? Is that what they're asking?
No, I think it's if they're in sixth grade, like say they were in sixth grade last year, are they going to continue using the sixth grade textbooks? We got one on the helpline too that asked the same.
I don't know if it's because of...
So no, textbooks are by grade level. There will be a time, we're hoping it's during program verification, that we can actually distribute the textbooks for this coming school year.
Los estudiantes de cada grado van a agarrar, son textos diferentes. Entonces, si estuvieron en sexto grado el año pasado, en séptimo grado son diferentes libros, en octavo grado es diferente libro. No sé si esa sea la pregunta que tiene el señor José Jasso, pero sí, todos los estudiantes, si están en quinto y van a ir a sexto, le van a dar los libros de sexto grado. If the student's a new incoming sixth grader, they will be getting the new sixth grade, the sixth grade books. If they're seventh grade, they get the seventh grade books. If they're eighth grade, they get their eighth grade books.
Okay.
Okay, seems like...
I think that might be it.
Yes.
There was just a few others in our helpline that, again, were saying they can't log into ParentSquare. So
I suggest they could call 714-568-7700. And Ms. Gomez, our registrar, can help you connect your email to your student, and that will allow you to log in. So if you call tomorrow between 7:30 a.m. and 4 p.m., you should be able to get help connecting on ParentSquare.
Well, thank you again, parents, for joining us. If you have any questions, feel free to contact us tomorrow. You can reach the main office at 714-568-7700, or you can text on our Tiger line 13234 Tigers. And we hope to see you and your students soon as we can. But for now, know that we miss you all, and we hope to see you physically one day on campus. Tiger training does begin tomorrow for your students, so make sure they get a good rest, have a good breakfast, and are ready for tomorrow.
Si tiene alguna pregunta, favor de comunicarse con nosotros mañana de 7:30 de la mañana a 4 de la tarde, ya sea el número de la escuela, al de la administración o al mío, que vamos a tener en pantalla. Tiger Training empieza mañana, así que asegúrese de que su hijo o hija descanse bien el día de hoy, porque se tiene que conectar mañana a las 9 de la mañana, y esperamos verlos pronto. Extrañamos a todos los estudiantes y esperamos que tengan un éxito en Tiger Training y en el año escolar. Si tiene preguntas nuevamente, esperamos ya sea su llamada para poderles ayudar, ya sea en ParentSquare, Aries, la necesidad que tengan. Muchas gracias y esperamos verlos muy pronto.
Bye.